Live Event of Thai Tribute by Stephanie Marcella Lane. Thai Tribute is an R&B gospel artist that hails out of Camden, New Jersey. He is a songwriter, producer, husband, and father of 2 children. In 1996, Thai Tribute put together a group of singers and called them Greater Anointing, or as we know them, GA. While Thai Tribute and GA toured and performed with artists such as Whitney Houston, Justin Timberlake, Elton John, Luther Vandross, and more, it wasn't until after their first album entitled Life, which came out in 2004, that the choir, along with Thai Tribute, decided to focus solely on gospel music. After his decision, Thai Tribute and GA came out with 2 additional albums entitled Victory in 2006 and Stand Out in 2008. Thai Tribute felt that it was time to take a break and say farewell to Greater Anointing after facing infidelity issues in his family. He took time to focus on rebuilding his marriage and family, along with reminding himself of his purpose. Once he was reassured in all these aspects of life, he released his album Fresh in 2011, which demonstrated the fresh start he was given. I chose Thai Tribute for this project because he is a great example of how someone's past should not negatively define what the results of his or her future are. He has shown that even though people will fail and fall, it is not difficult to get back up and continue to do what you are called to do. This one-night only concert would be best for DVD release, so it would be added to his collection of concerts on DVDs. While he is featured a lot on television, I believe giving his fans the opportunity to own a copy and adding an incentive for purchasing the DVD would bring in greater revenue as opposed to broadcasting the concert on television. My choice of venue would be the St. George Theater in Staten Island, New York. Because Thai Tribute has not done any major events since Fresh came out, I believe this would be a good opportunity to get back into the theaters and away from the parks. There are several reasons why I have chosen this particular location. Thai Tribute's manager requests that transportation be covered for Thai Tribute and his team. Staten Island, New York is approximately an hour and a half away from Camden, New Jersey, where Thai and his 16-member team are located. Thai Tribute has a lot of fans and supporters in New Jersey and New York City. The theater is easily accessible to all of New York City as it is walking distance from the Staten Island Ferry. There is never a shortage of paid parking in the area for those who are driving. Staten Island is also extremely close to New Jersey, so the fans there are not left out. It is an ideal location for both public transporters and drivers. The price and capacity are very ideal for being able to turn a profit. The scheduling consists of this. 9:30 a.m., the team will leave Camden, New Jersey on the bus. At 11 a.m., they will arrive at the St. George Theater. 11:30 a.m., the team has a run-through of the show with sound check. At 1 p.m., they will arrive at Tappan Park for pictures and greetings. At 3 p.m., they will have lunch at Enoteca Maria. At 5 p.m., there will be a last call for sound check, hair, and makeup. At 6:15, the St. George Theater doors will open. At 7 p.m., the team will perform, and at 9 p.m., the team will be back on the bus and leave Staten Island headed back for Camden, New Jersey. Thai Tribute does not ask for much. Transportation must be provided for the whole trip. If the event consists of more than one night, or if the location is more than 2 hours away from Camden, a hotel must be provided. 3 meals per day must also be provided for the traveling team. There must be a 24-bottle pack of Aquafina available in each dressing room and 3 24 packs near the stage. Each dressing room should have an assorted cheese platter and a pitcher of hot water with herbal tea, lemon, and honey. The honorarium is due no later than 1 week before the date of the performance. In addition, to his security being around him and his team, there must be extra security provided and around the dressing room and the stage area before the show starts. The expenses consist of the honorarium, transportation, meals, park costs, theater costs, and DVD manufacturing costs, which all totaled in $32,935. The revenue costs consist of ticket sales and possible DVD sales, less the percentage of DVD sales, which would be a total of $297,748. The total revenue minus the total expenses will give us a net profit of $264,813. The worst case scenario on something going wrong would involve transportation issues. If Todd Tribbett and his team cannot get to the St. George Theater by 11 a.m. to do sound check, the team would have to forfeit the amount of time spent at the park signing autographs or have to cancel the signing altogether. Since we would not receive any revenue from the park signing, it would not affect our revenue costs. However, to avoid this, when booking the bus for transportation, we will require the company, as part of the contract, that if there are mechanical issues hindering the group from leaving on time, the company would have to provide a replacement bus. If the team cannot make the park due to mechanical issues of the bus company would have to refund the cost of the park expenses. When dealing with the business of artist management, it is important for the manager to know exactly what their client requires and what will make them happy. As someone who wants to hire an artist, you need to be knowledgeable of the location area, including seating capacity and what is provided. This information must be relayed to the artist's manager. You should also be knowledgeable of who you are hiring. Preparation is the key to being a success in the art of business.